We wanted to give you guys some practical steps and ways to guard your relationship from social media, man. We're so passionate about this because we believe that this is the leader in not only breaking relationships, but also tearing people down. Whatever you want to do in your marriage, you want to practice it in your singleness before, because it'll be even easier to do it when you're in your marriage. But if you continue to do it and then think, as soon as I jump into marriage, it's gonna stop. It don't go down like that.
And I say this with love. Stop being embarrassment. Then y'all got y'all wives insecure about how she look, because she's sitting here looking a certain way, but all the women that you like on social media is the complete opposite. Then you talking about, oh, she just insecure. No, you made her insecure. She was feeling herself when she got with you. But then she looked on your phone and she saw your algorithm was lined with a bunch of exotic chicks that look nothing like her.
This is an Iwebu production.
Period.
But we wanted to give you guys some practical steps and ways to guard your relationship from social media, man. We're so passionate about this because we believe that this is the leader in not only breaking relationships, but also tearing people down. If I'll be transparent, I've dealt with comparison issues, man. It muzzled me in a certain way. I feel like, man, I don't talk like that. I have to watch myself. Real talk, if it was not for doing what we do, I wouldn't have social media. I went about probably almost 2 years or so not really getting on there. Definitely. I was good, easy. So step one, number one, for you to guard your relationship from social media is social media prayer and fast. Let me tell you, this was probably one of my second or third fasts that I actually did, was doing no Facebook. And after I did no Facebook and Instagram for I think it was like a month or two, that stuff got easier. I mean, it got really easy. I think I did it because we had a busy season at work one time. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and keep, because I've never had this much peace. Guess what? Because I ain't looking at what Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike, they doing down the street. And they look like they just started a new business, like millionaires overnight. And we was just chilling. They look like they doing the best in life. Their marriage looked the best. Man, they having all the greatest kids. The kids do, maybe this is just me. But again, I believe that the social media fast, man, being away from that could clear your mind. I believe you have so much more clarity. And during that, also praying, connecting with the Father, saying, Lord, what is it that you want to show me about myself? What is it that you want to make clear with me? Let me tell you, when this type of stuff that we're doing right here was birthed out of fast. These were birthed out of seasons, not on social media. I'm in the shower. I'm praying to the Lord. He gives me a vision. Okay? So I'm saying to you right now, I plead with you, instead of doing maybe your Daniel fast, try a social media fast for 21 days. Man, you may see such a crazy change in your overall mental health that you might not even want to come back.
And babe, even though I feel like I'm a pretty confident person and I've always kind of had a firm foundation on who I am and what I'm called to do. And I actually said this on Tapping with TK, because my gifts are loud, I don't really necessarily deal with compare. I'm I rap, I sing, I'm always on social media. My stuff is loud, so I didn't think I could, but I did in a way, begin to fall into comparison issues. But above that, with the fast, this gives you time to actually break the habit. Spiritually, you need to fast. Spiritually, you need to be diving in, but there's a practical side to this, which is actually breaking the habit from waking up in the morning and going on your phone. Break the habit of just wasting time. I remember I was just talking to the Lord probably last month, and I was just I just wonder how much time I really be wasting on these apps. And sometimes it's for content purposes. And it's but it can form a habit unintentionally, and you run into things I don't know about y'all, but there's a rabbit hole I get down. Now I'm researching, I was just researching the history of yoga the other day. What the heck? How did I did not type this in. I just landed here. But it gives you time to break the habit, because these things will begin to control your mind. Really? You will begin to be programmed by Instagram, by TikTok, or whatever it is. That's the way. No, it's not. It's actually against what the Lord wants for us. And so I believe that fasting gives you time to break the habit, as well as break the control that it can have on you.
Yeah, for sure. And number two, while scrolling, don't stop. Listen, this is mainly for, again, my fellas out there.
Nah, it's for the women too.
I mean, and women too. Yeah, they know how to get y'all. They pay lots of money to these guys to know how to get everybody.
Right.
But we were just speaking about this in the men groups that I'm in, and it was just talking about, like, man, don't stare, bounce. Okay, that's what it's something came from Dr. Darius. He said, don't stare, bounce, and that was very big. Is because, man, you could get caught up just looking at something and you stop, and now you done ended up in the page, and now you're going through all the different pictures and all of that crazy stuff. Man, listen, don't stop. Like, you might see it, and I'm not saying, like, I see it sometimes. I see it, I'm like, oh, okay, and then keep going. Let me get away from that. Let's keep going, and because I'm telling you, if you go down that alley, especially for my guys who's had an issue with the corn, let's just say, it will be something that really is hard to get out of. It's like a web you get caught up in, man, and I know that's really tough. So listen, don't stop, and that's also, you would say, for the ladies too. When it comes to
I would definitely say that for the ladies. But I was gonna say, not only don't stop, but, like, for sure don't like it.
Oh,
like,
man.
For sure.
That kind of goes on the nail, but
well, I'm just saying, like, for sure don't like it, because some of them are at that step where they're actually liking the pictures. Like, married men, listen, my brothers that be married.
Jesus. Okay.
When I be seeing.
Jesus, this is about to be, okay. You want to say that? Okay, but yeah, go ahead. No, it's real. Our brothers and sisters need to hear it.
It's not okay.
Yeah.
When y'all know pictures are inappropriate, y'all don't need to like them. It's to a point you gotta also, like, unfollow. If this woman is completely always immodest, unfollow her. If every picture she's showing a boob, a booty, a leg, a thigh, unfollow. Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to say that. Like, don't actually like it, y'all. Like. Man. Come on, bro, listen. If you are married, listen, look at me in my eyes. Stop liking women's pictures. You are married, and we see your whole face in the heart area saying you like this picture with 37,000 other people. Yeah. Stop being an embarrassment to your marriage, and also know that you're literally, okay, I can't go into that. Stop being an embarrassment to your marriage. Stop liking the pictures. It's not wisdom. There's no integrity in that. Unfollow her. Why do you follow a woman that has all bikini pictures anyways? You're a married man. What?
Why are you liking the selfie?
Is she giving you business? What is it? Yeah. Business advice with her boobs out. Today I want to talk one-on-one about how to level up in your this and that. But if she's naked, you don't need to follow her. Yeah. Find an look, I'm slapping the mic. Find an integral woman to follow that will talk that talk. I'm sorry, I know we're supposed to be getting through this, but that's something that is not talked about enough. Yeah. I don't know why y'all think it is okay as married men, married women, whatever, to like inappropriate, questionable pictures of other people that is not your spouse. Yeah. Number one, you shouldn't even be following them. Number two, you dang sure shouldn't put your stamp of approval on it.
Definitely shouldn't.
And that's why women be like, marriages, y'all look silly. Yeah. Because these married men liking all my pictures. Yeah. These married men are all up in my DMs. That's why they take marriage as a joke. Man, y'all got to tighten up. Yeah. And I say this with love. Stop doing that. Stop being an embarrassment. Then y'all got y'all wives insecure about how she look, because she's sitting here looking a certain way, but all the women that you like on social media is the complete opposite. Yeah. What do you like? I'm sitting right here next to you, dark-skinned chocolate, and all you like is high yellow women. Yeah. What signal do you think that sends her? Then you talking about, oh, she just insecure. No, you made her insecure. Yeah. She was feeling herself when she got with you. But then she looked on your phone and she saw your algorithm was lined with a bunch of exotic chicks that look nothing like her. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta stop it. It's inappropriate and it's not okay. Yeah. And shoot, married in committed relationships as well. Yeah. Train. Yeah. Okay.
You gotta train. Well, no, I was gonna actually say that. Well, no, I was gonna say men. They gotta train themselves. Yeah. And there's like men that are not married. Okay. No, that are not married. Okay. in their singleness. I'm not tooting my own horn or anything like that. I'm not saying I ain't never liked maybe a questionable photo. I could probably say it's been way before you.
Yeah.
And I think it might have came from my spiritual leader who kind of taught me this or whatever. But it was just like, don't be liking the chicks' selfies and all of that.
No, not even
like,
selfies.
You may be sending off a certain signal that you like them.
You do,
and that may not be the thing.
It's not may. You do send off a signal when you like selfies.
Yeah, and then so that and you want to whatever you want to do in your marriage, you want to practice it in your singleness before. Because it'll be easier to do it when you're in your marriage. But if you continue to do it and then think, as soon as I jump into marriage, this is gonna stop. It don't go down like that.
No,
I was just talking to a brother who was talking about, that basically he had a corn addiction there, and he was like, I was doing it, and he said I tried to get a little handle on it right before I got married. And he said, I didn't. And then he continued to go down that rabbit hole as soon as he got married. And he finally has broken that situation. But he thought, now that I get to, always get to have somebody to do this with, I'm not going to worry about that. That won't have a hold on me.
Not true.
Because he mistaken.
Not true.
All right. Well, like they say, however you want, like they say again in sports, however they say, like however you want to practice how you want to play, that's exactly how you want to do this thing. Practice the way you want to show up in your marriage.
Yeah, for sure. Number 3, retrain your algorithm. This is a very practical thing to do in your marriage, in your relationship, in preparation to be married, is to, if you have been, liking a bunch of inappropriate pictures or whatever, you have to intentionally type in the things that you want and go on a liking spree. So type in Dr. Daniels, like all his posts. Type in David Shands, like all his posts. Go to TD Jakes, like all his posts. Type in scripture daily devotions, like all those posts. Train your algorithm, because that's what you're doing anyways when you just like it and you think you're mindlessly scrolling, but the algorithm has a way of training itself by what you pause on, even if you don't like it. For the men that think they're getting away with it and you ain't liking nothing, but if you look too long, that trains the algorithm as well. Yes. So adding into the algorithm and retraining it, what I want to say is go through as a man and woman, go through who you're following and go through that stuff. Check it out. Hey, who's sis? Okay, I don't remember her. She's from high school. Ooh, she's showing a lot. Like, go ahead and unfollow. Like, unfollow who you need to unfollow, and then retrain with the people that are integral. That, first of all, like, when it comes to social media, I try my best to, especially Instagram. YouTube is different. I will go on a rabbit hole on them YouTube shorts because I don't know, I like documentary type of things and like sci-fi. But as far as Instagram, I try to make it boring, and I don't want, not boring, but more educational. Like, I try to run into my content creators and, actually use it for something. Make it work for you. Like, make these things actually be a asset and a benefit. Is asset the right word?
Yeah, asset.
Okay. Yeah. Make it be an asset and a benefit to your life. Not a rabbit hole that gets you back into your corn addiction. Not a hole that gets you back into wandering eyes. Because as you're training your algorithm to send you pictures of big booty women, you are also training yourself in real life. Like, once upon a time, you was turning your head and not looking at that booty that passed by, but you see booty so much. And that's another thing, because it has desensitized y'all and made y'all have a lack of respect of women in real life. So you see, and you can say all kind of stuff on social media. Y'all be trying to say that stuff in real life. Y'all be trying to look too long in real life. Y'all be trying to touch in real life. And so it also trains you in real life. And so, retrain your algorithm.
Number 4, remind yourself it's a highlight reel. It is a highlight reel. 90% of what you see isn't really their real life. This is something that we touched on a little bit earlier, man. For sure. Nobody is putting their bloopers up. Nope. Nobody's putting. When we get in an argument, we don't say, set up that phone real quick.
Put the lights up.
Yeah, come on real quick.
I want them to see them.
We gonna get at it right here. Like, we don't, like, nobody does that. Now, you got some people, you got some, sometimes I think it's kind of weird that, forgive me, so I'm probably gonna hurt somebody's feelings on this, but sometimes I think it's kind of weird. Some people get on there and they start like giving their real feelings about real life issues out to the public. You know, like
about you talking about their relationship?
Might be about their relationship, might be just a bunch of stuff that they go. It's just like I'm gonna call my homie and cry,
right,
before I call Facebook and Instagram to cry to, or
the people you talking about the people that post the video of them crying?
Yeah, post a video of them crying and going through different like tragic life moments. Like when God rest my mother's soul, when she passed, I wasn't thinking of let me pull this up so y'all can see me in real time, like something like I don't know. That's just kind of different to me. But so again, nobody is really, for the most part, okay, posting.
They gonna be mad at you because
no, it's just kind of. I believe that people they got to take advantage of real therapists and maybe some of the real people in their life that really will help them out. Sometimes it can kind of seem like you're needing attention. That's how it can come off. It can
come off that way.
It can come off that way. Now I don't know these people's heart. I'm not saying that that's exactly what they're doing, but. That's what it seems like.
Call a friend.
Yeah, call a friend.
Yeah.
Call a therapist. Yeah, something like that. But overall, most times you're just seeing a bunch of highlights, and that's what us included. You're gonna see our highlights.
Y'all are only seeing the way through highlights.
Exactly.
We have no shame in telling y'all that. Well, I'm not posting.
We do say some of our bloopers on here. We say a lot of our bloopers,
but they're not live.
Yeah, they're not live.
They're not like right now. I'm upset at you. It's like a month ago, me and Namdi went through this. Last week, whatever. So moving on. Yeah. Number 5, and the last point, in real life, we need to have integral associates. Yeah. So in real life, men, you need to be around integral men. If you have an issue with social media, looking at stuff, double tapping stuff, staying too long, you need in real life men that are not liking women's pictures, that are like, bro, how long you gonna stare? Like, you need those men to call you out. Like I told Namdi, I'm like, in some cases I be wishing, we were a little closer with some people to where we can call some stuff out. Like, bro, stop liking her pictures. It's already difficult that you're liking something and you're already, doing too much on social media. And then in real life, you got friends that's whispering. I have been next to a married man that has saw a booty walk past, and out loud, he was like, and it's like, really? You were there with me talking about really.
I can't remember it.
Yeah, it was an event, and I was telling you, I was like, babe, yes, he said it out loud. He was standing in front of me.
You have to tell me.
It was a big event.
Yeah, you have to tell me afterwards.
Yeah, and they've been married for a very long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. He was literally right in front of me. I was like, oh my God. And I was just like, I remember I talked to you, I was like, babe, you better not ever embarrass me like that. Like, so if you're already liking, inappropriate things on social media, and you have inappropriate friends and non-integral men around you, baby, you are set up for disaster. Really? That will absolutely lead to cheating. That will absolutely lead, whether that's emotional, doing too much in the DM, or full-blown affair. It's going to lead to that. So number 5, in real life, have that accountability. Have people that make you want to feel dumb when you say something. Like, I know women that talk about other men being fine. Like, I don't, that's something I don't do. Yeah. Like, I know everybody's things is different, and your husband can say someone is pretty or beautiful, and your wife can say somebody fine. I don't do that. Yeah. Like, I don't be like, no, he's really fine. Like, even when my friends like start dating someone, I remember one time it happened, and girl showed me a picture, and she was like, what you think? And I was like, I don't say other men are attractive. Like, I just dead serious like that. I was like, I don't say that. But I've been around women that's like, oh, he is so fine. I'm just like, amongst each other, I'm just like,
as a married woman.
Married, y'all be talking about he fine, he this, he that. Like, in real life, you need people that make you feel dumb for doing that. Yeah. I will be that friend. Yeah. I will look at you, and I'm not joining in that. I'm not saying he look good. I'm not saying, oh, girl, I wonder how that is. We're not doing that together. Yeah. No, you need to feel dumb for that, because we got to stop thinking that stuff is small. It's huge, because those are the beginning steps. Those are the beginning signals. Those are the red flags that we need to pay attention to that leads into full-blown affair. So in real life, have accountability and have integral community.
Yeah. Yep, definitely. I think you said that perfectly there, babe. Listen, we want to hear from y'all steps to guard your relationship from social media. Maybe we left something out. Y'all thought of, man. We want to hear about that down below in the comments. What do y'all think about this subject? We want to hear from you. Hey, thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you could do us a huge favor, please hit that like button and please subscribe.
Yes, and please do not forget to hit that notification bell. We need y'all to be locked in every single time we drop this fire content. Yes. Also, we need y'all to follow us on all social media platforms at the Ewables. And look, we will see y'all on the next video.